Good morning. It's day 3 of this week on Dump Dinners. Didn't really do anything special at the end of last night. Had a banana, and that was about it. The meal was very heavy, much like the first day. So I'm noticing kind of a trend with these heavy meals. It leaves me feeling in a way that I feel like even with not eating a ton of food around the dinner, that I feel like I might actually gain weight through this if it ends up. I don't know. We'll see how the rest of the meals go. This morning we're having a little bit of a cooked breakfast. I'm just having some grits, well, me and Gail both are, and some scrambled eggs, and that's going to be our meal this morning. And then obviously just kind of nibble around until the evening, which will be today's meal. Quick little note about lunch today is it is going to be a modified version of what I had on day 1. Instead of a baguette, I'm having toast with all the same fixings on it. There you go. I thought since I had the leftovers, and that kind of sounds like an appealing idea. Very simplistic. Probably works better than the bread, the baguette would. Simple, but good for lunch as I get ready for dinner. It is dinner time now here at day 3, and had a fairly light lunch again today with the toast, few minor drinks, nothing too extravagant to talk about on that. We're keeping pretty much to the level. I know I've had a little bit more on 2 and 3, but these are my 2 off days. The remainder of days I'll be at work, and those days will be particularly light. Let's talk about tonight's dinner. We're doing the chili dog casserole. Yes, a casserole. That means we should be doing something that kind of emblematic of dump dinners. Although I don't know how a chili dog casserole will actually work, but we'll see. So the ingredients are here. We're going to have hot dogs, and of course these are plant-based, gluten-friendly hot dogs. She wants, Kathy wants flour tortillas. Can't do flour, we're doing corn. Mild cheddar, shredded. Chili with beans. So we've got this plant-based chili. It's also gluten-friendly. And then, of course, a cooking spray and a dish for cooking. Now, one thing I'm also doing that's a modification on it, you'll notice there's only 1 can of chili. Now, on the book, it says 2 cans. That's because I'm halving this out. I'm not trying to do that whole thing. It's just not necessary. So we're going to do 4 of each, 1 can. A little bit less cheese. I eyeball the cheese pretty much anyway, so that doesn't even matter that much. So that's going to be what we do for that. Now, there will be a side. We're doing a mushroom rice pilaf. And this, I think, would complement pretty well with a chili-based item. So here are the ingredients. We have our butter. We have our rice. We have chicken stock. Let me get to that one. We've got mushroom and canned mushroom, small canned mushroom specifically is what I wanted. And then I have the essence of onion salt. I'm not doing actual onion. Sorry, that just will not sit well with my stomach. So, sans that, just put some essence of onion salt in it. That is all that we have. So where it's going to start, pretty simplistic. We're going to get the dogs prepped and everything on that side first. So we'll turn the oven on to, I think it said 400 degrees. And we'll get that preheated, and then we'll get the pan all prepped up and start getting everything into our casserole dish. That way, when we put that in and that's cooking, we can start working on the rice. Alright, so we roll these up and put them in the dish with the furled side down. And there we go. See, that's what I wanted to do 4. Alright, and then what this is actually for, because we've got the chili on the bottom, this is actually for the top of these to help them brown nicely. There we go. And with that, the oven should be ready. And it is. So we will put this in the oven, and then we will take it out to put the cheese on shortly. We're going to put it in for 15 minutes initially, and then put the cheese on. Alright, for the rice, we've got ourselves a medium saucepan. We're going to start cooking on that over medium. We're going to add some of our butter, and then we're going to do the drained mushrooms and spread a little onion on it, and then kind of saute that a little bit before adding our rice and our stock, and then cook it. Alright, the mushrooms are sauteing. Now we just simply add our rice, and then we're going to add stock to that. And we'll stir it. Try to bring it up to a boil. Once it boils, we'll reduce it to a simmer and cover it. Cook it 20 minutes. So while that's going to be going, we'll probably have our next step in the casserole. Alright, cheese is on and it's in. Another 5 minutes. This seems to be doing pretty well. Oh yeah, looking good. That's got about another 12 minutes. Alright, we've pulled out the tray. Looks pretty good. And of course we've still got the rice. It's almost done. I'll get that a nice little flex here pretty soon. And probably by the time that cools down, that'll be ready and we will plate it. Alright, so this looks pretty good. We've got obviously the rice pilaf with the mushrooms and whatnot. We'll try that one first. Here we go. Very good. About what you expect. Now let's try this chili dog casserole. Try to get a piece of the dog with the chili. I'll do. Yeah, got the was very much got that sort of chili dog taste to it, even though instead of a bun you've got a tortilla shell. Takes a little bit of a different sort of twist to it. Probably a little bit longer to make than an actual chili dog would be, but hey, you know, it's good. So I can't complain. This is gonna be good.